Okay, there we go. Looks like our stream is starting here. It's negative time. Fantastic. Hey everybody, this is Rimworld. I'm not going to be doing a lot of streaming today. My next couple days is like super busy. So I was actually going to do this yesterday or tomorrow. But it's not going to happen because I'm just gonna be too busy. I got like 15 things I gotta do tomorrow. I got meetings and stuff. I wanted to show this off though, because this is Alpha 17. This is not released yet. This is the unstable version. Everything looks like it's going, so that's great. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Let's see if I can hear myself. I wanted to show this off. Okay, good. I can hear myself. So I don't know, which you guys probably could hear that. So here's what I've got. I want to show this off to you. So Rimworld is still an early access game and it's constantly being updated. So they were going to be releasing the version 17 here very shortly. And this is going to have a lot to do with it. Now I know this is super early. It's like 9 o'clock here, but I know some of you guys are like overseas. So that's why I decided to do this. Whether or not you can watch the replay. So I'm just going to go ahead and start jumping in here. I'm not a teacher, but hello. Let's go ahead. Let me show off a few things here. First of all, let me go ahead and unpause here. And I think everything should be working as intended here. But you can kind of see, actually, hang on. Here we go. The rocks have been updated. Some of the graphics have been updated a little bit. So you can see that there's some color differences. There's a lot of death over here. What the heck happened? Oh, I got some wargs out here. The water actually has water. There's been some new, hello. There's some new, if I check out research real quick here, there's some new researching stuff. So there are, let's see if I can find them. Smoke pop belts, those are new. And there should be some other new stuff. Shield belt, there it is. So those are new. I'm not sure if there's anything else that's new. Yes, I'm only gonna be recording for a little less than about an hour, I think. I gotta watch track of the time and we go into lunch at 10:30. Or a little bit after 10:30, I should say. But I wanted to show off, because this, like I said, you can see the water's got actual like images and stuff now. There's some new research. They've balanced the game a little bit. As well, so that crops actually, I like how no one's been picking up my crops. So crops actually take a little bit longer to grow, but their yield is higher. Additionally, there's some new character. I don't know if I actually have any of the new character traits. Let's see. There's a new character trait to Wimp. And overall, they've kind of like balanced everything. Yeah, the water is actually like water now. You can kind of see it better here in the light. It's actually not just a blank, just blue. They actually have shape and movement now, which is actually really cool that they're updating that stuff. I'm trying to think, graphically, outside of things being upgraded, they're still adding more upgrading images and stuff, or like the little pixels and stuff. I don't know what to call them. I'm very excited today. I've got words are not working with me, but you can look out. I like how no one's hauling. You haul things, please. Okay. Raspberry bushes here, you can see they're no longer the same shape as other bushes, just with little red dots on them. So that's really cool. This is Rimworld that we're playing today. Another thing that they've added is there's actually wild heal root, so you no longer have to just grow. Wow, there's so much death over here. This must be a Timberwolf, Warg. Yeah, we have a lot of these guys on the screen right now. But we've got wild heal root, and there's a new drug called ambrosia, which grows wild, which I haven't been able to find any of. Additionally, let me pause here real quick. If I take you out to the world, this actually has roads. Well, okay, it's actually got roads on it now, so you can actually see the roads. Additionally, if I zoom out, you can see that the non-generated portion of the world is now just water. There are also new events, so I've got one here. There's an item stash over here that contains plasticine, uranium, smoke leaf leaves, and marble blocks. There's a bandit outpost here that I can defeat. So this is really cool that they've added quite a few things. There's also new events. So the game plays the exact same, minus the glitches that they're still ironing out. It is an unstable version, so there's always a chance in the next update that it just won't work anymore. Which actually, I think you guys can see it says development build in the bottom right corner. But it looks really nice, and I really like the changes that they've made. Now there's a few things that I'm hoping they're still gonna be ironing out, of course, because this is kind of playing as, can you, like, get the medicine and bring it inside? Jeez. One of the complaints that I saw, and that I kind of agree with, it's hard to tell the blocks apart. The dark blocks look dark, so granite and slate look very similar, while limestone and marble look a little bit too similar as well. But that's okay. But I do like the fact, oh, the other important thing that they introduced, it was not possible. If you go to health, you can see that there's this self-tend here. This basically says, colonists will self-tend, with self-tend enabled, will automatically tend themselves on the spot at 70% the normal efficiency. This is extraordinarily important because it used to be if everybody was down and you had a guy that you wanted to heal, you couldn't. So I'm glad they finally added that. So there's a higher chance of survival. They've balanced out infections. They've balanced out combat. The AI is actually better now, so that's really cool. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play a little bit here. Because why not? Philly is useless. I actually haven't changed her schedule too much. One of the reasons I'm not really playing this, I mean, I'm playing, but I'm kind of like screwing around a little bit. You can see that this is my stockpile right now, is when I actually started this, none of my guys could mine. So I'm just kind of going with what I have. I still don't have really any miners to create a stockpile zone. One of the things that I'm loving here is the yield amount. It's so much. I like how you guys are consuming berries. Do we not have any meals? We don't have a table yet. I've been trying to clear this stuff out into their own little area, but I keep getting distracted by raids. Raids are harder, but they've lowered the frequency and the intensity. And I'm also playing on base builder, so that's a lower difficulty. And I'm doing that because there was, when this first came out and I downloaded it, coolers weren't working, so it was a problem. Are you guys just not going to... Ooh, we got a cold snap. Ah, thank you. It's an okay setup. I'm really just playing with, like I said, we're gonna actually want to harvest all of these like right now because we're gonna lose them due to the cold snap. Really just kind of playing with, I think this plant cut. Yes, we're going to want to plant cut and get these guys chopped down. We have the world's most useless party member. I'm gonna go ahead and research Devil Strand. Garrett here. Look at her character. She can shoot, she can melee, she can social, she can animals, artistic, and intellectual, and nothing else. She can't clean. She can't even do that. So now, cold snap obviously will kill all of my crops, so I want to chop as many as I can right now, which is why I'm doing this. But hopefully that will mean that nothing will go bad. So let me go ahead, I've done that. Let me go ahead and turn everybody off of plant cut. Yeah, I really need to build a storehouse for stuff. Yes, that was one of my best blunders that I've done in Stardew Valley so far. I'm very proud of myself on that one. I'm liking this. I picked this little area and built like a little security zone around here. I just started building improvised turrets, so I still have a little bit of work to do on that. Everything's looking good though, so far. What I've actually done here is, I need to get rid of these. What I'll do is build a little stockpile zone here, since this is gonna be the hospital eventually. I haven't put any floors down yet. I need to do that. I'm gonna be putting, I think it's under yes, there we go. Putting Glitter World and regular medicine in here. and removing that from the stockpile out here. So it's closer. So that's all it is. Yep, there we go. These will be fine because they're frozen, but you can see all of my plants are dying because of the cold snap. And actually, I don't think we have a heater inside, so we should probably do that. Unfortunately, as you can kind of see, hello guys. As you can kind of see here, one of the problems we were having originally is I came here, the only people I they have no mining skills. So that's a problem when it comes to actually working inside of a cave-like colony, because I can't mine. It took them forever to get this little portion done before we got the person that could like reasonably mine. Don't worry, we'll get there. I think the AI has been updated a little bit because it appears that if they're in an area and they drop something off and things need to be hauled, they will they'll actually like pick stuff up nearby rather than just like wander off, which is really nice. Look at all of that food that we have. This is the new yield. Like, this normally would not be able to feed a colony, but for some reason, I guess that was bad and they changed that, and I'm very pleased that they managed to do that. We got some more rooms that we'll be making eventually. Like I said, this person is so useless. I can't even... Oh, I just can't even. Like I said, I was gonna do this tomorrow, but I decided to do it today. Let's make some kibble for... I have boom rats. I've got two. I've got Hamlet and Darby. I started out with a terrier and he got eaten by a warg. And then two male boom rats joined my colony, and I haven't sold them because they nuzzled people. And they're kind of cute. They're basically useless, but I'm not min-maxing this. This is planning, by the way. I don't know if you guys know this or have ever used it, but you can actually plan out what you're going to be doing. I think that's really cool, and I don't really use it, but it makes things a lot easier. Let's see here. Oh, Karen's useless. She just is. Like, I don't even know. Let's, where do I want to put... Let's see, what do I got here? I got bricks. Let's make an area to do stone cutting. I kind of want that to be closer... Oh, you know what I'll do? Instead of doing stone cutting, we'll go ahead over here and we'll build a small little room for cloth. Terraria. I have actually never played Terraria, believe it or not. I don't even own it. I may seem odd, but I used to play a lot of Minecraft, so Terraria never appealed quite as much to me. Let's see, we're gonna make a small room. Let's do 7 by 7. And we'll put all of our fabric and stuff in here. And our electric tailor bench. Which is a problem because I don't have walls over here yet. I've been trying to recruit this guy. He's okay. He's a lot better than what we had. We just need people at this point. We need bodies. Oh, we got cargo pods. What do we got? Oh, great. Gazelle leather. That's nice. You can see that the hauling here is really slow. Unfortunately, the person that I have for cleaning and hauling, her health is terrible. I wanted to click on that. She's got hearing loss and she's frail. She's 69 years of age. But you can become frail super early in the game. Like, it's bizarre. Okay, let's go ahead and let's build a door out of granite. Yes, I know. Go away. I know. Can I not? Thank you. I need to turn the learning helper off. I never really do. Yeah, so everyone else well, except for Garrett. I would love to turn Garrett into a worker, but she has nothing. She can't do anything. She can do art, which that's freaking useful. I have her doing a little bit of wardening, but she's also useless at that. I don't know. That's just kind of how it goes. So what we'll do is we'll build this to be a little area for fabric. Unfortunately, I've been trying to get her intellectual up, because otherwise I'm just gonna kill her. I mean, that's surely what's gonna end up happening. So I'm gonna send her out and see if she dies. Unfortunately, she's also one of the few great shooters that I have, so I don't really want her to die yet because I need her to help out with that. Oh, there's a new yield, like curve. So I don't entirely know how that works, in all honesty. Okay, let's just keep going here. What would I do want to do? So my power source is small right now. I don't have a lot of stuff using power. We should probably, yeah, we need to build another, I don't have any plastisteel yet. So I've just been building basic steel turrets, which is like 101, don't do that if you don't need to. Use plastisteel, it's a lot better. We got uranium. Oh my gosh, we do. It's bizarre. This is a lot better than doing the actual work that I need to get done today. I'm totally slacking, you guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. I woke up this morning and just like, I don't want to do work today. I need to do work today. Actually, after I get done with this, we're gonna get some lunch and then I will be happily going back to doing, you know, adult stuff. The cold snap is over. That was the fastest cold snap I think I've ever had. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. So we can't move production benches yet, which I still think is beyond silly. And we're gonna build the electric tailor bench right here. And what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna turn this into textiles. I think it's textiles only. And let's turn off leathers on this one. We'll move the leathers in there first. But what we can do is actually move this cloth armchair. I also found this out. I didn't know about this until like really recently. If you build chairs like this next to the different workbenches, it increases the comfort. Caravan request. So this is one of the requests that I was talking about. A nearby settlement, Lee Dale by the Hill, contacts you with a special trade request. They would like to purchase go juice, which we don't have any of. In return, they offer silver. This request expires after 17 days. If you want to make this trade, send a caravan with requested supplies. You can review this offer by selecting Lee Dale by the Hill on the world map. So yeah, if you zoom out here, I'm gonna guess, I have no idea which one that is. I actually don't even know what color those guys are. Huh, is it these guys? Yeah, I'd have to go all the way down here, but you can see the roads. I have not sent anybody out yet. I agree. The weekend is the best day for recording. It's just, my weekends are pretty busy. And I figure something in the middle of the week is a nice change for me. I need to set up a research project because I completely forgot to. Let's do, oh, packaged survival meals. That's the other one that you can now research. So yes, finally. Let's do drug production. Yeah, I've been using Garrett for stuff. We do need to upgrade a little bit more of our location, but that's okay. Are people planting? Yes, they are. We now have double strand, so what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna turn this from cotton to double, for right now, cotton to double strand. And I'll make a second area for cotton in a little bit, but for right now we have a ton of cotton. How much cotton do we have? 3,239. I think we're fine. So you can see they're bringing the stuff in there, so that's good news for us. Let's go ahead and make some more granite blocks. Not that we need it right now, but we want to get rid of those. Actually, let's make this little area bigger. It's dumping zone, so we can actually get rid of more stuff. Okay, so the next big thing that we need to do, let's go ahead and mine all of that. Stardew Valley should be this weekend. I don't think I'm doing anything this weekend. Don't quote me on that. That's why I haven't said anything about it. We're in this weird time of month where we've got like so much going on. I'm not entirely sure what it is about May, but I always find May to be really busy. So I'm trying to not make any promises that I can't keep. Hi y'all, hope y'all are doing great today. I see a bunch of you. I don't know who you guys are, but I hope you're enjoying. Alright, let's go ahead and plop down some more structure. Got more cargo pods. Where? Oh, gold! Look at that! We actually need gold for the multi-analyzer, but we haven't quite gotten that far. Like I said, things are really slow in this version, and it's purely because I chose people that had like decent construction and growing, and I completely forgot about mining. If I had been building an area where I wasn't like in a mountain, that would have been fine, but it was not fine. Let's go ahead and do a butcher table here and make some more kibble for my boom rats. We really need to clear this out so we can put a table here. That's like my big goal right now. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of that tailor bench. And this is bad. We still have wood walls in the front of our colony here, and that's bad. Hello! We do not want wood walls in the front of your colony. It's like, it's asking to burn the place down. I'm getting really annoyed that this guy won't join me. Like, I may just release him. Party! Red is throwing a party. Wait, he's throwing a party inside the cooler? Yes, he is! He's throwing a party inside the cooler. We don't have any place that's for the, for parties and stuff. Well, thank you! One day we'll have plenty of subs. It's nice to keep it small for right now, though, so I can handle you guys. I'm just kidding. You're not all crazy. Just some of you. I'm just kidding on that one, too. Let's go ahead and build power this way, too. Is the party over already? Because that was fast. Oh, and yeah. Oh my gosh. I do not... Garrett drives me crazy. The party is finished. Nobody really partied the entire time. It was weird. I don't know what that was about. How am I supposed to get these power cables over here? I don't want to do that. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright. Got a little bit more time. Keeping a very close eye on the time, because like I said, I'm going to be going to lunch eventually. I'm sure for some of you guys who are overseas, it's a little bit later, but that's okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn off cloth here and turn on cloth there. Oh goodness, this is gonna be a lot of fun. Let's actually go ahead and turn off all textiles. That'll move them in here, hopefully. I love Civilization. I haven't played the most recent one, but I have 4 and 5. Wait, 4 and 5? Yeah, 4 and 5, I believe. Which I love, yes. And we don't have any freaking guns, by the way, you guys. We've only been getting enemies that have your basic weapons, and we haven't gotten any traders that actually carry, like, even basic bow and arrows. But yeah, I love Civilization. Galactic Civilization, I'm not sure if you've ever played that one. I'm trying to remember which one I have. I have it on CD. I think I purchased it off of Good Old Games before they started offering it on Steam. But Galactic Civilization was always one of my favorites as well. Hey, thanks! You know what? You don't need to know much about these games. All you need to know that it's a post-apocalyptic world, sort of, and you can turn people into hats. That's all you need to know about this. I try to play a little less gruesome than a lot of other players do. Just a personal thing for me, but you can play however you want to play. And yes, you can actually kill people and turn people into hats. So there's that. I'm gonna go ahead and up my creation of items so I can sell those. I'm thinking I might put a little storage area right next to the hospital here. We haven't unlocked that. Yes, we do. Aha, we actually have the orbital trade beacon, so we can actually trade with passing trade ships if we want. I have no idea how big that is. Let's see. That would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so it's radius of 7. Let's learn smithing. We really need to do that. Let's go ahead and start mining here. There is no light in here. We do need to worry about lights. I need to create a power station, I guess you could call it. One of the things I was going to do is actually mine this little area out and put a bunch of the solar generators. I don't actually know how long this this particular game that I'm playing is actually going to last, because once Alpha 17 is released, it may become unplayable. So you do what you got to do here. If you didn't know and you want to pick this, ever want to pick this game up, you can actually smooth rock floors, and they are actually better than any other floor. So it increases the beauty of a room. Eventually, what I think I want to do is move the electric stove and stuff into this area. Yeah, so Alpha 17 is going to be released as soon, but as far as I know, they're not releasing a date because they're still trying to, you know, iron everything out. And from what I understand, because I haven't been paying attention through the entire process, they never actually release a date for when they're going to be doing this stuff. They just kind of do it and then they release it without telling anybody. And then you get the update. In fact, they wouldn't even release a patch list of things that they were going to be fixing, and basically told the players to go discover, which is kind of cool and kind of frustrating at the same point in time. And I understand what they're doing, it's just, it's my own personal, I don't know, control freakness, I guess. I'm gonna make this into walls here. But I'm super excited for the final release so that everybody can play it. That's the best thing about this. I love betas because you get to like, really did I turn, oh, I guess I did. Because you get to play things and then you get to show it off and then people get to play it later. You're just like, yay! Hey! Finally! So we finally, a 4.8% chance of recruiting this guy. I think we've had him for like a season now. Oh, the other thing that you can kind of see here, I'll go ahead and hover down here. They actually changed the seasons. I do not know who Quill is. Is Quill somebody that I should know? But if you can actually look down at the right here, the local seasons here for each quadrum, essentially they've renamed the seasons. The seasons are still the same, it's just to help keep, because essentially the South Hemisphere and the Northern Hemisphere are different, so that's why they've done that. I do not know who Quill is. Like I said, tell me who Quill is, and we'll go from there. Really? I'll have to check them out. I haven't, I don't know too much about the people who play Rimworlds. I'm pretty, I don't want to say isolated, I'm just... That's awesome. I have not, I'll check him out and see what he's done. I've watched a few videos on Rimworld, but not too many. I'm pretty particular about the stuff I watch on YouTube, and it's nothing against any of the YouTubers, it's just I'm weird. Actually, and Yeti too, huh? I'll have to check some of these folks out. I actually haven't watched too many Rimworld folks on YouTube. I'm probably not, oh no. We got a raid coming in here, so group of pirates. Sappers, great. Really? We got one guy with frag grenades. Well, this is a job for my melee folks. For the most part, the folks that I watch on YouTube are like H.C. Bailey. I tend to watch more, I don't say educational, because it's just not right. But those are the type of people I tend to watch, are just folks who do more of like walkthroughs than necessarily like Let's Plays. Of course there's a raid while everybody sleeps. Let's actually bring everybody up here. I'm not sure why I didn't grab my shooters. I'm not sure where this guy is going. You're gonna go through here, aren't you? Why am I not surprised? This was actually one of the things I was concerned about. Let's bring these guys around the corner. Picking at the wall. Now, the reason I'm melee attacking him, just in case you guys are questioning my craziness, I'm currently on base builder, and the reason I'm on base builder right now is because there were glitches when I first started this, and I couldn't use a cooler. So I was unable to have any sort of freezer. Which was infuriating, by the way, because the coolers weren't working appropriately when we first started. There was something weird with like the way that they were. Oh, look, another useless person. Oh man, I'm just getting terrible people coming up here. He's got nice medicine though. Can't do dumb labor. Let's capture them. Oh, I don't have any prisoner. I just changed mine back. But it was kind of whatever. I'm glad that the coolers work. Can you capture this person? We're gonna capture them. And we're gonna use them as a medical science experiment. That's true. Ruski. I don't know any Ruski. It's very true. I don't know. There is some specific stuff. Is this person's not considered guilty? Yes, they are. Fantastic. Let's do some harvesting. So if you guys don't know, this is awful. You can actually, let's see how quickly this person dies. We're gonna harvest a few things. Let's just see what happens. Let's see how quickly they die. But I always like walkthroughs which are, you know, I want to call them educational, but that's not quite right. I want to see if this person dies. I don't want him as a recruit, and I can't, sending him away is going to be useless. Hey, look at that! We actually we got a kidney. Oh, that's disgusting. Let's I'm not entirely sure where he's going to put that. I'm not entirely sure where that is in here. It's not a food. What is this considered? I have no clue, but I would like to put it in storage because actually I don't need to put it in storage. It's in this little storage container. I have no idea what I was saying because I got distracted by the fact that I actually got a kidney out. Oh, this guy's gonna die, and we all know this. And he died. I don't care. I mean, we were already hostile and there was no making anything better. Unfortunately, I can't incinerate these guys yet. Oh, walkthroughs versus Let's Plays. I don't know. I don't tend to watch people who are loud on doing YouTube videos, so I don't want to call them quieter YouTubers, but just people who are more talkative like I am. That's actually where I take a lot of my inspiration from my own videos. And I don't tend to make jokes, I just kind of play the game and let everything play out itself, because it actually tends to be funnier, and you know, this could be just me. It's funnier when things happen and then you're just kind of like, okay, let's move along. It's nothing against anybody, it's just my own personal interests. Let's see here. I think that's the center, right? Oh gosh. I'm terrible at remembering the size of these circles. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 8. He'll be at the middle, will be 8. So we will want to do this. And that'll be the center. But, you know, hopefully you guys at least enjoy this video. Mostly this was just to show off some of the new stuff because I think it's so cool that we finally have, I don't know, new things. We've been waiting for this for a while. I know that they've been teasing Alpha 17 for a while, so I'm very excited to see. And now I'm excited about the next one. Oh, that's actually, we did not It really depends on how you want to do this. I haven't found like the best or worst way to do these things. This guy actually has, one of the reasons I wanted this guy is there's so many of these super passion burning ones that he has, especially for crafting. So let's do that. And let's have him construct and craft. Build up people that I can actually use in the future when things start to get a little shaky. Now, now that I've kind of seen, and I can see here now that there's a little blank space in there, so this is gonna be where they start coming in with the sappers. We do not want that. I see all of you people watching. I am excited to see how many of you guys have been enjoying my streams. I know it's nothing special, but it makes me happy. That's why I do this. I'm not making any money off of it, that's for sure. But as long as everybody's having fun, I don't really care. Like I said, I'm slacking today. I purposely did this because I didn't want to do work, which I really need to be doing today. So after all of this, go get some lunch, go actually get to work. I'm gonna put a wall here so I can actually get the power structure in here. Okay, this is looking good. This is looking good. And I'm liking this. I know the difficulty is a little lower than a lot of people play, because the higher difficulty is a lot of fun. But for me, you know, a lot of the fun is just building the base. It's just a personal thing, thing that I enjoy. But it's really up to however you want to play. If you want to get owned, there's some great things. Oh, thank you. But there's some great stories that I've read where people play like permadeath in the Arctic and stuff, which makes things really hard. And I think they're super cool. It's just, I don't know. I don't know if I get attached to my pawns, I think is the problem. How do you get attached to emotionalists? I don't know. Look at these faces. There's just eyes and there's no smiles. Probably because they're mad anyway. I'd be mad. There's actually a story to this game, which I also did not fully realize until I was hanging out on the subreddit and they were talking about these varying things. And I was just like, oh, I didn't know there was a story that went with this. So I hope to see that eventually in later Rimworld updates as well. Just more information on what this world is, why things are the way they are. Don't have anything else to say, just I think that'd be really cool. Why are you on mining of all things? Because you have nothing better to be doing? Rather than mining, because I really don't want you to do that, go do other stuff. I don't care what you do. Unhappy nudity! Are you not wearing pants? Not wearing pants! Oh my. Let's add pants to this list. Ooh, we don't have any nudists at least, but I don't have anybody's clothing set up yet either. I found out kind of randomly that the clothing in 16, so the previous version to this, the custom clothing options were actually broken. So it's very interesting. So we got 2 kidneys out of killing that poor guy. That was awful. I don't feel all that bad, but that's okay. Looks like we're moving quite a... This guy, this Schultz guy, he's my miner. So I don't have my laptop set up today, so I'm actually not able to see the time outside of my phone. Actually, I have a stand. I don't know why I'm not using it, so I can view the time. Make sure nobody's calling. Oh, Persona 4. It's hard in role-playing games, particular, because I tend to, you know, that's really where you get attached to people. But it's weird when you get attached to people or creatures in games that you really maybe shouldn't be getting attached to them because it doesn't make any sense. I don't know, I'm weird. Maybe it's probably not just me, it's weird. I think I actually get attached to the animals more in this game than I do anyone else. I don't know why. Take that as you will. When like my huskies die, I think I'm more devastated than I should be. But that's just as it is. Okay, let's haul those out of there and let's build some more granite blocks because we're gonna be taking those over to that area where they're gonna mine through. Of course, there's no power. Let's move this over here. Now what I'm gonna do is, oh, I can create the stockpile. Fantastic. And let's go ahead and start, let's get some really important stuff in here. Let's remove apparel from here first and fill it in there. We will eventually, oh my gosh, really? Let's clear this out then. I'm not sure how close I need to be with the power cables. Do I actually need to have those inside the room? I didn't think I did, but maybe I'm wrong. Passive cooling! Yes. I need to do that. Did I research that already? I think I did. Okay, we do have passive coolers. And I don't even think we have one cooler in here. And that's because we had a heat wave. The nice thing about the, whatever you want to call it, caves is they tend to stay a little bit cooler than the outside world, which is fantastic. Let's do brewing because we'll want to sell beer eventually too. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay. We'll do that. Let's see, what else do we have in here that we can start maneuvering in there? I love the boom rats. I don't know why I love the boom rats, but I think they're adorable. We don't want corpses in here. Why do I have that on? Let's go ahead and move the silver and the gold into that room too. We have no silver comparatively, which is one of the reasons why I haven't actually done the floors here. Oh boy, what do we got here? Whoa, no. So, this is gonna be fun. Is there just one? Okay, good. So I don't know where this guy is gonna go. And I'm always a little nervous about sending my guys out to defeat these guys, because these guys are not the most friendly of creatures, especially when they're mad. Is he not gonna come inside? Can you run over those? Have I needed to leave recently? Let's just stay inside until he goes away. This is actually one of the reasons why I have... Oh, hey. No! No! This is not good. My turret's gonna be gone. That turret's gone. I wasn't expecting to be... That is... What is this thing? A large land mammal. It is typically quite peaceful, but it will not hesitate to charge with its horn to fend off trespassers. So it's a rhinoceros. Though, interestingly enough... Oh, it killed it. Dang it! Yes, I'm well aware that they will attack when harmed, but it's downed, so we're not gonna have to worry about that. It's super angry, and we have to kill it now. But... I killed my turret. The whole point of the turrets right now is to help defend against the people we've been getting. But luckily it was just one. We're still on a lower difficulty, so we're not dealing with anything too big. I wish I had more plastisteel. And this is one thing, we haven't gotten any, so we've had like 5 or 6 traders come through, and none of them have had plastisteel. And it's been amazing how little we've had. He's dead. I think there's is this guy sitting on top of a component? Yes, he is. And I haven't found any plastisteel, and we haven't had any mechanoid attacks yet, so I don't even. Let's remove all of the weapons from here as well. Just slowly moving stuff out of the entry, or the hallway. We'll get there. We'll get there. I'm pretty slow at playing games with like these, which is just nothing about the game, just I'm slow. You have so much food, I'm actually very impressed. The best thing about the big animals like the rhinoceros is watching the little pawns carry them. Like rhinoceros, the muffalo, and that is a phone call I'm getting from someone telling me it's time for lunch. I'm gonna answer that while I'm on air here. Hey, so I'm on air, but if you're ready for lunch, I'll get off air. I'll see you in like 10 minutes. All right, bye. That was my lunch call. So I'll play for another like 5 and then I'll call it good. How about that? Hopefully you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. The amount of confusion in that conversation was actually quite hilarious because I just said, hey, I'm on air, and he was just like, ah! So, are you just not connected, or what is going on here? No, I want... There we go. It's not connected. Okay, fine. Where is power? Let's move that a little closer. Okay, so with all of that... Let me make sure I'm keeping an eye on the time, actually. Make sure. Actually, the reason I was thinking I was going to be playing until 10:30 is because that's how long the meeting was supposed to go today, but apparently not so much right now. Now, I think it's really time to start building up my power source out here. And what I really want to do is actually start building the walls here. I thought this was not open like this. Let's mine this. Cancel that one. I saw that guy running out here like, yay! Okay, let's go ahead and do this. One other thing that you may notice that maybe you don't and haven't noticed is that the blocks for the ground, the floors are different. So the tile actually looks like tile, and then there's this flagstone that looks really cool. I have some right here, but it looks really awesome. Those are new, which I think are amazing. So don't get stuck in there, Red, because that'll make things miserable. Not that miserable. The agent danger in this one is actually all the way over here, so I'm not too worried about it. I may up the difficulty eventually once we make sure that there are no glitches. From what I... that wild warg is sick. One of the things I have noticed is there's still a few things that they're trying to iron out. So I want to make sure that we don't end up in that sort of situation where I'm like at a high difficulty and then something's just not working. Because then you're not putting yourself into a position where like the game is hard, the game is broken. So, well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. For the people who I've never met before that are stopping by, I'm glad to have Mal. What have you done? Eric. All right, well, I guess they're mining their way inside. I have no idea what I was gonna say. We're gonna put some... That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this. There we go. I do not want this to be... like, this is ridiculous. Look at these two. But I'm glad to have met you all that that have stopped by. Can none either of you do this? Oh my gosh. Let's turn these guys on to mining. But hopefully you guys liked it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I'm glad to have met you if you're new. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. If not, well, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be doing this again probably next week. Like I said, I was gonna do this on Wednesday, but my Wednesdays are looking super crazy. So I'm not obviously doing that this week. I'll be back on Saturday at 1 o'clock for Stardew Valley. If you have any comments or anything, leave them on the replay or send them to my inbox, whatever you guys want to do. And like I said, hope you guys enjoyed this, and hopefully, I'm really hoping that the finalized version of this game will be, the Alpha 17 will be released sometime in the next week. So by the next time we play, it'll be all ready to go and be released to the public, but who knows? We'll see. So I will see you guys next time. I actually can't like leave. Yeah, there we go.